Hey everyone, it's Starbright, and I have a special little treat for all of you, especially you Gravelord servants. I was using my blue eye stone everywhere yesterday, and I came upon Sun's Fortress when lo and behold, I was infected, as you can see. So, it's really exciting because I was like, no way, this is the very first time I've ever been infected from the entire time I've been playing this game. I've never been infected, I've never been summoned to someone that was infected. Yeah, I invaded one person that was infected one time, but that was a couple of days ago, so it seems like all this is starting recently. I don't know if there's a rash of Gravelord servants out there going crazy, but I just thought it was really cool, so I wanted to get it all on video. I'm going to do a run-through of the entire Sun's Fortress to see where the locations are, what kind of disasters appeared and everything like that. So, for all the parts where I'm not dealing with a Black Phantom, I'll just keep it, running at faster speed for time's sake. So here you can see there is another Black Phantom up there. He's one of those lightning bolt thrower guys. And then when you run through here, normally there's a snake guy here. He usually is there, and then there's the Black Phantom at the end here. So it's really cool. It's really exciting to see. I haven't seen this in ever, like ever. So, and I'd love to be able to get it on video. I did see the Gravelord sign at one point, although I haven't seen it lately. And I invaded. His name was, I don't really remember. I think it was Kinoko or something like that. But yeah. So can you see it from that screen there? If you can see him in the background there, he's one of those lightning throwers. He's up in that area. So the only place I didn't really scout in this little search for Black Phantoms was so you can see down there. I checked down there. There's nothing down there. The only place I didn't check was what place didn't I check? Oh, that place where you get the gold ring, the cell, like the little cell areas, heading down where you get the gold ring and where you get the slumbering ring. I didn't really go to those places. I did check the Titanite demon pit, but that wasn't caught on video. There's no red, or there's no Black Phantom Titanite demons, thank God. When I went down there, I saw one that was by the ladder, but then there was only one at the very beginning. Like if you remember the very beginning, the very first two Black Phantom, snake guys we saw, there was only one there, and the other one was actually up top, going to the ladder, where the hidden Golem and stuff is at. So, I don't know, it seems to be like sometimes that one spawns on the ground level right in the beginning, and sometimes it spawns in that shaft where the ladder is at. So I'm not really entirely sure. But yeah, I mean, you can see that I'm like full up infection mode here. And so I thought it was amazing. I did not want the Gravelord to die at all. I found myself like being fascinated because this is something that I've never seen before. And judging by the boulder and the fact that there was only one, see the boulder's going down and you see how it only hit that one life bar, so that just tells me that there's no extras down there. It's just that one guy that was sleeping on the wall. I don't know if my video looks kind of choppy to you guys. It looks a little weird to me, but yeah, this Black Phantom was, I was glad he jumped back because I'm like, oh man, I gotta deal with this guy on this little tiny bridge. What kind of bullshit is that? But yeah, he jumped back, so that was good. So I thought that you Grave Lord servants out there might get a kick out of this. This was Sun's Fortress, obviously. Late last night, I was actually gonna go to bed. I'm glad I didn't go to bed because I would have missed all of this. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, Gravelord Covenant is amazing when it works. You know, the problem is that it doesn't tell the Gravelord servant that it actually worked, and they're just sitting there with their, you know, twiddling their thumbs like, you see there was no Black Phantoms here by the Boulder Knights. But, you know, they're just sitting there, they don't know if it's working or not unless they're getting, like, invaded by blues, and then when they kill those blues, they get the Eye of Death, because, you know, other than that, you have absolutely no idea. And not only that, but I've seen the Gravelord sign before, and without the infection. So, I mean, there's really no way to know that you are, you know, your infection is working. So, you see, I can check, I checked the tower where Richard is at and all that. There was no infections here, that's why all this video is sped up. The last, this isn't the last infection, but yeah, that one Black Phantom over here, another lightning bolt thrower. He's right by the jump, so it's like, really? You're gonna stand right there? So I decided that I'm going to move on and check to see, you know, if there's any other infections. Well, I keep saying infections, but I guess technically they'd be called disasters, since that's what the game calls them. Disasters. Oh, let me go. Well, I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna slide it down. I don't know if you noticed that, but I looked into the boss's area. That is because I killed Iron Golem already a long time ago. So I am infected in a world that I already beat. So I mean, you know, that's just another thing. It's like, because how many people are really gonna be running around in Sens if they already beat it? You know, I mean, I come here to get the grass all the time, but like, it was just lucky chance that I even saw the infection, because normally when I'm just invading, I stay right in the very front where the trap, the very first trap is at. So here's another infection. This is the last of the infection that I had seen. So I just, yeah, a little bit of a, you know, breakdown of Sun's Fortress and where the infections are at and what they are. And it's just snakes and stuff. There's no infected golems, because I checked for those. No infected Titanite demons, which I will actually show you, because I believe I go into that at the end of this video. But, and I mean, just overall, really cool, you know, really nice to see. The Black Phantoms, in case anyone was wondering, is just a souped up version of a normal enemy. There's nothing really special about them other than the fact that they just do a lot more damage, and they have a lot more health. And of course they just, you know, look a lot cooler. But to be honest, other than that, there's, you know, there's nothing else. They don't have like upgraded, they don't have different attacks or anything like that. So, you know, don't go crazy there. And I rested at the bonfire, that's why these Black Phantoms are back. Oh, I do want to note, since I'm here, that At one point I was trying to record this and the Grave Lord servant had died. So all the disasters disappeared. Sort of like they made this white glowing thing. Sort of like when you kill a Black Phantom. You know how that animation is, and it like white glows and it dies type deal. Well, that's what they all did, and then they disappeared. So I was kind of just standing there, and then I came back because I heard my character getting killed. And when I came back, it was literally a Black Phantom snake was beating on my character, even though I was at a place I previously killed. Like I previously killed all the enemies at. So that means that the Black Phantom spawned without me having to go to a bonfire, without me having to die, without me having to reset them in any way. And they pretty much spawned right on top of me and killed me. And I saw them while I was alive, as well as in this video I'm in soul form. So that's you know, that's another thing. So here's a little perfect ending to the video for you Grave Lord fans. I'm dealing with that guy, and all of a sudden, what the hell? That was funny, I had to leave that in there. Alright, now I've got a little special treat for you guys. I was doing some invading in the Tomb of Giants. This was the first time I had ever seen. It was 2 days ago or something like that. I got this on video also. This is the entire invasion. Oh, there he is. There's my enemy. I gotta go back and buff a little bit. And all of a sudden, what is that behind you, buddy? One shot KO. That was like 1018 damage or something like that. Or was that 10? I don't even know. But it is a Black Phantom skeleton dog person. And that's kind of cool too. So